Howdy, everybody. It has just occurred to me that the entire time I started playing this game, the recording just stopped. I don't know why. Hold on. Why did it stop? Okay, well, we're playing Oceans today. Uh, I guess I'll just explain the rules pretty quick. I guess it's good that we kind of started it off. Okay, it's fine. It seems none of these videos, as of recent, are gonna come out properly, because I could have sworn that I had this recording. Apparently not. So I played like 20 minutes of this, just without you. Sorry. Yeah, I guess. Seriously though, I'm really sorry. But so essentially, we're playing Oceans. How Oceans works is every person. We have 3 players: me, myself, and I. I guess, just me. But the aim of the game, you make fish species, and you just try to keep them alive, so you can score points off of them. And there's 4 phases for each turn. There's evolving a fish, so you can add more of these little cards. So, like filter feeders and an evolution. These are all evolution cards. And then you can do that. You can only play one. Second thing you can do is feed, and you feed based off of what sort of symbols you have on your character. So since I have a green total of 7, that means I can forage up to 7, and foraging is from the reef. The red means I attack something, which is attacking the fish around me from our team, not the team, but the opponents or my own fish. Because you can have as many fish as you want. And then blue, which I think he has. Yeah, blue means gaining, which means gaining from the ocean. So you can always just get fish from the ocean, if anything. So normally how this works is if fish can overpopulate by reaching a max of 10, at which point you'd lose half. But because of one of the event cards currently in play, that goes down to 7. So 7 is the overpopulation limit, and then it goes back down to 5 if you hit 7. If I explained so many things, I just wish you could have seen it. It was so okay. It's fine. We're gonna make do. Another thing is that there's deep cards. We can't use the deep cards, so I kind of put them aside. Put them a little bit more aside. But the deep cards you can only use in the second phase of the game, which happens after we eat up all the fish from the reef and from the first ocean zone. And then from there, you can evolve your fish in much crazier ways. Like me has been doing. He's been saving up cards that essentially make him an attacking machine. Here, the Kraken, combined with the deep sea Kraken, you can attack at least 3 additional times. Gets a bunch of it into the score pile. He's a menace. You don't want to mess with this guy. And then there's the ones that this guy's been grabbing, which are more so foraging based. Ignores its own thing. So essentially he uses foraging to attack, and then he can get a bunch of foraging from all the deep traits he has on the fish. This guy just got an updated whale cleaner, because the whale cleaner is one that you already get in the regular old surface deck, but not everything in this deep deck is incredible. Like the Apex Predator is just an increased version of the Apex Predator card, which this guy has. So the deep deck introduces a lot of crazy shit. Okay, I'm gonna go back into the game. So it was this guy. It was I's turn. This is the 6th round of the game. I am so upset that I'd restart it all, but I'm really enjoying this game. So we'll get it in from here because it's already sort of a ball rolling. So for his turn, he evolves by playing 1 card, and you can only play 1 card until the second half of the game. And the only other thing you can do with your cards is, instead of evolving on that turn, you can choose to migrate fish. So there's these little symbols on the bottom with numbers on them. So if it's 8, that means I can take 8 fish from any one of these zones. So Ocean Zone 1, 2, or 3, or the reef, and I can move them into any other ocean zone or into the reef, wherever I want to go. So if I move 8, I can move 8 from the reef to Ocean Zone 2. I can move 8 from Ocean Zone 3 to the reef, and stuff like that. Okay, so let's just jump into it, I guess, because we've already jumped into it. We've jumped fairly deep into it, but yeah, y'all weren't there to see it. So sorry again. I'm not doing great. But yeah, so bottom feeder. So I know that guy's bottom feeding. So the whole point of bottom feeding is you gain 2 after the person to wherever the arrow is pointing is attacked. And so what I've been doing with this guy is because we're large predators, we automatically can start attacking things. So I've just been attacking off of this guy and then leeching extra off of that. And I'll show that in a second. But for now, gain 1 after the species of the right forages or attacks. Yeah. Before your feeding phase, leeches 2 from the species to the right. No, because he's about to be immune to... No, he's not. Then yeah, actually, we'll do that. We'll put parasitic. We just really don't like this guy. Myself is a dickhead. Okay, so now it is the feeding phase. So how feeding works is you can either gain from the ocean, you can forage from the reef, or you can attack somebody. We're gonna attack somebody through the sheer power of our setup here. So we're gonna attack with our base of 2, which doesn't actually get us anything because he's a defensive 2. However, because we attacked, we gain 2 anyway because of the bottom feeding ability. And you gain that from the ocean. Gaining is only from the ocean, but it can be from any... Actually, I think it's just from the first one. And the fish are still stupid, so they're upside down for some reason. That's fine. So that's done. Now I age, and then so I gain a point. So that's how aging works. You just take a population from your board, and then you just put it to the side for scoring later. And then I have to draw back up to 6. But first I draw a deep card. So he's grabbing this one, because he doesn't have exactly a plan for it, but he doesn't want that to fall into me's hands. Because me already has 2 really good attacking based cards. If he gets this, he's essentially just going to win the game. So he's taking that from him. So me can't have it. And so now I have 6. So if I want, I can get rid of something. Let's get rid of Inkling, I guess. We don't really need just defense. And we get filter feeder, which is okay, I guess. Bring it over to me, who is not I, because I was over there. Me is here now, ready to fight myself, who is here, over there. I've made a lot of those jokes. Assume they were all funny. Okay, so now it is... I can evolve again. Okay, so now I think it's a good time to start our own bottom feeding expedition. So we're gonna have this guy bottom feed to the left. So this is when this guy gets attacked. Okay. We're not gonna do anything with him just yet, though. Actually, that'd be stupid then. So we're not gonna. Actually, no, it's fine. We're gonna do. We got this. So he's gonna. So now I've evolved the fish. I'm not going to attack with it. So he attacks the filter feeder man. But since he's a base of 2, he doesn't actually get hurt because he only has an attack of 2. But he still gains 2 from the ocean because his bottom feeding is just awesome. And then I age, and I age all my fish. I can only feed / attack with 1 fish, but I age with all of my fish. Okay, and then once it reaches 0 from aging, I think the fish dies. I'm fairly certain the fish dies. I'm constantly checking to see if I'm still recording. But yeah, okay, so now I draw back up. Well, first let's draw another deep sea card, so let's see what's here. Rows of teeth. When attacking, bottom feeders and shark cleaners that gain take an additional population. Potentially useful. But we're going to do the other way. So you can either draw from here, or you can draw 3 cards, and then keep 1. Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. We are a freaking mean killing machine. We're taking pack hunting. And then I get to put these onto the gene pool piles. So now they get access to those. They don't just get discarded. Except now, if they wanted Apex Predator, they'd have to get Filter Feeder first, and then hope that no one else puts something else on top or just takes Apex Predator from them. And then that's 6. I'm pretty happy with what I have for now, I suppose. So we're going to stop there for me. Myself is ready to roll and rock. Do we want to make another type of fish? Or do we just want to keep working on this guy? What we could do... Let's make the guy just good. So now he can't forage because of that little symbol, but he has a much better attack. He's a base attack of 7 now. So with that 7, he's going to eat this dude. Because he's going to attack any fish that is to the left or to the right of you. They can even be your own fish. And then in terms of looping around the board, it's like, so this guy is technically adjacent to this guy. Oh, but yeah, so he's going to attack this guy for 7. He doesn't have a defense, so he just gets all of his fish. And I say again, but I don't know if I explained this now or before, but when your fish runs out of population during someone else's turn, you still have a chance to give it some population by feeding that fish during your turn. Otherwise, when it ages, it just dies, and you lose everything on it, so you don't, yeah. Okay, so this is a very offensive game. I've only ever played it a couple times, but we only ever really went for, like, the fishies. But yeah, so now I age my fish. And as you can see, the more fish that you have, the more points you get in general. So it's good to have more fish. So let's see. Oh, wait. No, they weren't attacked this time around. He was attacked. Okay, so now I've aged, so now I have to draw another card, which has to be a deep sea card. So let's see if I want any of these. This could be freaking actually really useful for whatever I'm doing over there. When a species forages, every parasitic leeches 1 from it. Every. Damn. They forage from any ocean zone. No. We're gonna grab this guy. We're gonna grab Filter Feeder to make an unstoppable killing machine once we actually can. That requires people to actually, eat some fish from the board, so... for myself is done, but I am going to try to make this a little easier, and we're going to focus a little bit more on foraging. So we're going to create a different species, because I don't want this guy to not attack, because the whole point of him is that he attacks. So let's put that on, and now it's feeding phase. Because of parasitic, before a feeding phase, leech 2 from the right. Leeching isn't attacking, so there's no defense for that. He just gets leeched, because he's a loser. And now Filter Feeder's to the left, because I don't want him over next to him. And then we're going to feed with Filter Feeder. So we get 5 from here. I did not grab 5. Let me grab 5. 5? 5 fishies. Oh, I actually placed it pretty well. Okay. And now I age my fish. Skaping and skazing. And then I draw another deep card. Yeah, no, we're gonna grab something from here. So he can either get warm-blooded, may have an extra trait, may age an additional 1 to 3 pop. Oh, so you can choose. You can get gene transfer, may have 2 extra traits. Before your feeding phase, you may swap surface traits for one of your adjacent species. That's pretty cool. And then sea worm scores population from attacks that do not fit on the species board before overpopulating. Scores population from attacks that do not fit on the species board. I'm confused. Scores population from attacks that do not fit on the species board. Oh, okay. So I just take in. That's good, but I already have Deep Sea Kraken, which means I just take, after my first attack, I just take all the extra points. So, we're not going to take that one. Oh, no. This is a completely different person. This is I. Get out of here. Oh, nope, I don't. Okay, well, listen. I want, gene transfer. Gene transfer sounds cool. And then these get put on top. We're actually going to do that. Just to make this stack up, because he knows he's not going to really want that. I knows that me wants to not have that card. Okay, so now it is me's turn. Okay, that's 6. Okay, and as you can see, this is slowly forming into a thing where we're only going to have these cards. So we can do bottom feed, we can get some armor on one of our fish. So this guy, don't want to upgrade this guy anymore. I can do it like this so he gets double the bonuses. Yeah, because I can attack him for nothing, and then I can get 4 fish. The only thing is, one of these is going to die, unless I make another fish right next to it. I'm a genius. Wait, no. No, because if I attack this, then it doesn't have any bottom feeding capabilities. If only I had a left side arrow, so then I could attack him, which then gives him food. No, that doesn't work, because it's not. I'm stupid. I don't know what I'm saying. What do I want to do? So one of these is going to die, because at the end of the aging phase, one of these is going to drop to 0, because I can only feed one of these. If this was an attacking species, I couldn't save it anyway, because it needs to be attacked in order to get the bonuses from that. I have another bottom feeder card, so I'm not too worried about losing that guy. So let's... So do I want a different, newer fish? Not right now, because I'm going to be feeding with this guy. So I'd lose the newer fish right away. So let's... Let's take Shark Cleaner. Because this guy's attacking a lot, and since he's still adjacent to it, and he's the only Shark Cleaner on the board, he should be getting some good stuff from that. And then he's going to forage for 7. How many are even on the board anymore? That's 8. Go away. We are running dangerously low. And since I can't overpopulate, 6, 7. What do I do with this one then? I guess, do I score it, or do I just put it? I'm just gonna put it back. I don't know how that works. So now I've got fish, dude. I've got some serious fishels. But I can only have a max of 7 because of contagious proximity. Am I still recording? Yes, perfect. Okay. So let's see. So now I've fed. So now I must age. This guy just fucking dies because he didn't have population. Sucks to be him. And then let's see. So aging is done. So now I get to draw another card from here. Let's grab some from here. So what do we have? We have Imposter Cleaner. After Shark Cleaner gains, take 1 population. Takes 1 population each of them. That is some good English. I think. Maybe. I don't think it is. But I don't quite get it. Ooh, species lose 3 population to the reef after attacking this species. So that'd be good for a forager build. 2 extra traits. Before your feeding phase, you may swap traits with surface cards in your hand. Ah. That's pretty dang good. I'm keeping that. That is really nice. And I'll put Imposter Cleaner over that one, and then this over that one. I don't think it really matters too much. Back to myself. Thanks, me. You're welcome, me, myself. I wouldn't thank me. That's me. Who is I? But I's over there. This is some of the engaging commentary you've been missing. Okay, so let's, so now myself is going. Myself he can't evolve this guy any further, so what is he going to do? He is going to push this. This is taking a while. I'm not gonna lie. It's already been 20 minutes. It's been like another 20 minutes before that. This could be forever. This could take forever. So we're just gonna try to push this along. He's confident with his fish. He's gonna use transparent for a migration move. So what happens? How the game actually end? Like gets its end phase? Is that we need to push all the fish out of the third ocean zone. So there's no fish in the third ocean zone anymore. Yeah, so the third ocean zone, and then it adds more fish, and then after that, everyone gets one more go around. So we don't want to go too fast there, but we are going to push 11 fish out of the first ocean zone, so we can get started on using these deep cards, because we might as well start using them. So we're going to push him into the reef, because he's a foraging build. So he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there's only, count it, 8 left. So we discard that for the migrating. Because again, we're getting ready to start foraging. We don't actually do it yet, but we're getting there. And then he gets to feed. So he can't forage. He doesn't have any gains, so he has to attack. What will he attack? It's only time will tell. But for he has to attack a 7. He could murder this dude if he wanted to, but there's no point because he's gonna have a lot of fish on there. So we're gonna get some from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and unfortunately, that already makes it overpopulated. So we lose these, and we put them in whatever zone we want. We're going to put them right in the reef. We're getting ready. And then we age, and then we get to take another card. Just looking at these, I'm taking this one, because I think it could be pretty dang good for one of these, if I wind up not wanting one of the other ones. And then we're not going to swap those out for anything. So now it is I's turn. I would like to... So he needs to feed with this guy, which means he needs to attack that guy, or, he has to attack that guy. So I can't put any fish to the right of him. So let's just try to improve on Mr. Filter Feeder. We can give him some more foraging ability. We can have him feed twice. But that doesn't really help anything. Gain 1 after... Yeah, we'll do this. We'll make him symbiotic. So that way when he attacks that guy for more gains on his end, he also gains from the attacking happening. Make sense? It should. So attack, feeding, technically, but attacking. I'm going to attack him. Yeah, he clearly blocks it. He's a 4. I only have the base 2. But through sheer willpower, I gain 2. And I'm going to gain him, of course, from the first ocean, and then symbiotic, I gain a fish, because he's attacked. Okay, and now I age, so I go blub blub, and blub blub. And then from there, I get to draw another one of these. Do I want any of these? No, not really. So, what does I want instead? Better symbiotic for either side. That's pretty cool. Gains 3 after an attack, reduces this species to 0. That's pretty good. So you just can't die. He's an infinite source of fish. Or zooplankton, where he can only gain from that point on. But he cannot be attacked either. Gains 3 after population is migrated to the reef. So ever. And then adjacent species may forage from this species board. Ooh. So if I put that in the middle of my own fish, that could be really good. Because I don't want anyone else foraging on my stuff. And he already has 2 fish. So if he puts that in between those two, but then symbiotic becomes pointless because he's not going to be able to forage or attack. So, unless we want to make a 3rd fish, which we probably want to at some point. But for now, I think we're just going to take this one. So that way we can eventually just have undying things. And then we guess we put zooplankton there and symbiotic there. Okay, so now I's turn is done. Back to me. What is me gonna do? Me needs to keep this guy alive somehow. I don't know what to do. I really don't. I could migrate some fish. So we can start the Cambrian explosion because there's only 5 in there, right? Yeah. So let's start it. Let's start it up. Let's get rid of bottom feeder. Let's get rid of bottom feeder. And then I can only do 5 because it's however much. I've triggered the Cambrian explosion, baby. So now we play 2 cards per turn instead of 1, which means I get to play a second card now. Age 2 per turn instead of 1, and I may play deep cards, so I need to actually keep things alive. This guy might just fucking kick the bucket, but that's fine. He's lived his course. Essentially, aging just happens twice as fast. You can play twice as many cards, and I can start playing deep cards. So let's see. So that's it. If I put one of these down, I need to start attacking with it, which is the scary thing, because I don't know if I even can. Like nothing. I guess I can. If I put him over here, I can attack this guy. But then I would lose this guy, which I guess is fine in the grand scheme of things. So let's. Which one do I want to put down first? May attack 2 additional times. That guy maybe. Population from each attack. You know what? Let's. I don't know what I want to do here. Let's put that guy down later. Because I think if we just have this guy, then we can literally just keep freaking rampaging fish. Which sounds really fun to me. So let's take another fish board. And let's put the Kraken down. This guy's cracking it up. And then he's going to attack with Mr. Kraken to the right. And he's just going to take these. So, give fish, please. Thank you. Yeah, because he needs to keep himself alive. Oh, this is 4? How the hell is this 4? Son of a gravy, that means this, you know what, whatever. Just go in there. Actually, you know what? Somehow he survived. I don't know how he managed to do it, but he survived. He just spawned more. As he was getting eaten, he pooped out an egg, and the Kraken didn't realize. So now they age, so I get 2 from that guy. I gain 1 from this guy. Oops, that's not at all what I meant to do. Although, he does need to go. So, you lived well, Mr. Filter Feeder. You will be missed by somebody. Not gonna be me. Okay, and then I get to draw another card thing. I can forage from it, so that's good for him. I might just let him have it, because I don't really need it. I don't really want it, so. Well, me doesn't want it. I might want it. I have no idea. May not be leached before your feeding phase. Species with a losing trait. Okay, interesting. Gains 1 after a new species is created. Ooh. May age on any player's aging phase. Ooh. So I want to, I guess, keep racking up points before the end of the game. Well, we'll take this one, though. I like that one. And then I have 5 cards, so now I have to draw from here. One of these. Shark Cleaner again. Okay, that's fine. So now it is myself's turn. Myself is like, ooh, deep time, deep sea fishing time, baby. The question is now, does he want to be next to bottom feeding douchebag, or does he want to be next to fucking killer powerhouse? I think he's gonna be next to bottom feeding douchebag. So let's whip out the old species board. And then let's, ooh, where do we want to put that there to screw over his plans? Because he gets a decent defense. It's not going to keep him alive at all, but it is going to stop him from getting a ton of population, which might wind up killing him in the long run. Let's do that. That sounds like a good plan to me. So we put Inkling on there. So the species loses 3 population to the reef after attacking the species. So if, or is it this species? No, their species. So if he attacks that guy, he gains a bunch, but then he also loses a bunch. So he has to be careful. So if this guy doesn't have more than 3, then it's just not even worth it. Damn, that's a really freaking good one. And then we're going to take filter feed, so he can never overpopulate, just to keep him alive. And then we're going to feed with him, because he already has a good amount of fish, so we're not worried about him surviving. But filter feeder, so now he gets 6, so that's from, of course, here. This is 9, not exactly 6, and that's not exactly how I wanted any of those to be placed, but it works, because 3, 4, 5, 6, wasn't there 9? I said there was 9. Maybe I just hovered over one of them, I don't know. Either way, he got 6, so now it's aging time, so he gets 2, and then this guy loses 2, which is fine. It's fine. And then I get to draw some cards. I have to draw 2 more, but first one of them has to be from here. We might wind up taking this, just because I really like that. Yeah, we're going to grab Fast Metabolism, because that might be the 3rd card we get for this guy, but also it would have to be one of these, for sure. A forage from any ocean zone, that's really good for when the reef runs out, because the reef is going to start running out soon. Yeah, we're going to put Deep Diver on that guy. We might just use these for a different fish, because we can make more fish. Keep that in mind. Okay, so now it's this guy's turn. Aging +4. Can't overpopulate. Gains 3 after an attack reduces the species to 0. Let's put that over here, because he's adjacent to that guy. So that way, even if he does attack it, then he just can't die, which is good. So that way he always has some sort of fish going. He always has points growing. And then let's put, I guess this here. So that way I can start kicking the crap out of this guy's fish, just for being an asshole. Yeah, I like that idea. Let's be an asshole. Let's be. And then we're going to attack. Oh, actually, we're going to use this guy first. We're going to filter feed 5. What do we want to gain? Let's gain 4, actually, because we can gain 4. Let's gain 4 from the 2nd ocean zone. So that's slightly worse, but I don't know why I did it, actually. But you know what? I did it anyway. And then I age, so I will get 2 off of there, and well, not the smartest tool in the shed. God damn it. Well, I forgot that that's how that worked. So, yeah, that fish is now dead. He's now down to 1 fish. Didn't play that very well, now did I? But, I mean, one of them had to die anyway, at that rate. Because it was either one or the other, but I shouldn't have made a 3rd one, but whatever. Whatever. Alright, whatever. Then he gets 2 cards. One of them, of course, is one of these. We're gonna grab Zooplankton, because we're gonna be foraging and shit. So, keeping that guy afloat would be pretty cool. Because what we can do is we can keep just getting cards and migrating stuff to make this guy really, really full on population, and then we could have him forage off of it. And then if we put him, okay, because both of the things that be adjacent to him can't forage either, so that's good. That's good for next time. And then we just get one of these stupid cards, transparent, whatever. This guy's next turn, he's just going to deck out this guy. Yeah, we are just going to absolutely obliterate this friggin' bastard. So 1 there. And then let's just. This is a bit overkill, but now he's at least, let's see, that's 30, because 2 plus 13 times 2. So he has 30 attack. He's just gonna go on a rampage, because he can attack a lot. So what he's gonna do for his first attack, he's gonna attack the people over here. Oh, this is amazing. This is amazing. Me's gonna win, for sure. Because what happens here is that he gains 3. He gets pretty much everything from here. Because, you know, No one's blocking a 30 power attack. Not now, anyway. So there. We're just going to leave him like that. And now what happens is that I still have 3 additional attacks. And what happens now... Oh, doubles each on this species trait. Oh, yeah, it's the same thing, So yeah, but now what happens is he gets his 3 back. Oh, wait, no, not from there. What am I doing? He gains it, so it's from the ocean zone. So he gains some fish back. Fuck. Shit. Fishy. Get out from there. Oh, this is nuts. And now, he gets 3 more attacks, and those, because of the deep sea kraken, go straight to my score pile. After the first. So I'm going to attack this guy, and just get all that. I think he'd still be attacked. Yeah. Ooh. Actually, shit. No, I did it the wrong way around, didn't I? Because now I'm not going to gain any of that. And then I'd go down to 1, and then he'd die. So I actually can't do it on that guy. But that is fine. Because what happens now is I'm just going to attack this guy 3 times. 3 times over. So I'm going to attack him once, attack him twice, attack him 3 times. Which is a total of 9 fish from here. Because I'm not going to take him from there and then refill it and take it from there and refill it. I'm lazy. But all of these are mine. They're points for me. Points for me. And then I age down 2. And then I draw some more cards. I get 2 more, so I get something from here. I don't like either of those, so we're going to grab 3 from here. Tentacle leech, kleptoparasite. After adjacent species attacks, take home population from the next species. Now, species loses 4 population at a reef after attacking or leech from the species. We're taking this just so that guy can't have it. Because he will absolutely take it and put it on there. Sadly, he literally just loses all of his population after attacking him. We don't want that. We want to keep killing that guy. Well, me wants to keep killing myself, which is fine. Everything's fine, alright? I'm doing okay. This is taking a while. Okay. So now it is Reefman's turn. Myself is going to start. He's going to start by putting down Deep Diver. So now this guy, +2 for each deep trait. He has only deep traits, so that is +6. So he gets 12. The other thing that sucks is that he doesn't have the thing where, like a thing that puts it all into his bonus place, which sucks. What are you gonna do? So then he has a second thing he can put down. And we'll just... Oh, we're going to give a random fish fast metabolism, because why the hell not? You can never go wrong with some fast metabolism. We're going to put him here. And then, let's see here. May age on any player's aging phase. I don't think he's going to survive for too long. I just thought it'd be cool to have him there. So who needs to go? This guy's going to die if he doesn't attack. And he would need to attack me, which means he'd die anyway. So he's dead. How I put this, I accidentally killed him off. Okay, it's fine. Whatever. So I can only really attack with this guy, realistically. And then I only really gain 2. Which then immediately get aged away. Oh, no, because we can never overpopulate, but the overpopulating is only 10. Is it 7? Because it's the max he can have because of this stupid thing. And then this guy ages. This guy now just dies, and then this guy dies too. I guess his metabolism was too fast. He didn't even get a chance to eat. He just immediately wasted all his energy and he died. That's the lore. How do I only have 3 cards now? I screwed something up, didn't I? What are all these? Whose cards? Oh, those are his. I put 1 down, and I put 2 down. How do I only have 3 cards? I must not have drawn one before. It's fine. Before your feeding phase, leech 2 from a species with a deep trait. Any. Okay, yeah, we'll grab that, actually. So it'll be good to take down the freaking menace. And we need 2 of these. I'm stupid and forgot to draw them before. Back to I. I has a bunch of stuff that he might try out. He might also not. The thing he wants to do first is get this guy away from him so he's no longer a constant feeding source. Let's see, so gene transfer. It's a whale cleaner, enter species with 5 or more forages. Gain 4 if this is the closest whale cleaner. He isn't really nothing good. Nye is nothing good, really. Zooplankton may not be attacked. Ooh, yeah, we're doing that. We are cucking this man. Because now he can only attack him. Which, overall, he can do. It's just that, you know, kind of sucks. And he gains 3 after population is migrated to the reef. So he's going to do that straight away. It's any. Right? Yeah, any population. So let's transfer using... I guess tentacled because he can't feed. Well, he can feed. He can game with 3. May not be attacked or leeched. He can be leeched, but he can't really be attacked, so I guess this is kind of useless. So 8 from here. So that's what, 6, 7? Okay. And then 8 from the reef, second ocean, from the second ocean zone to the reef. Okay, so now he attacks, but he's not going to attack, he's just going to feed. He's going to feed with zooplankton. And since he migrated, he gains 3 already. So he gains that from the second ocean zone. So, uno, dos, tres. And then he's going to gain another 3. So I think he just gets, he completely clears that ocean zone. And now it's just the third ocean zone. This is going to be a long freaking table for 1. But you know what? You already pulled up a chair. You're ready to watch. It's like watching golf, you know? If you're into it, you're like, oh my god, he did that. And then 95% of the rest of the world, no one cares. That's fine. Table for 1, baby. Okay, so now that was that. So now I age 2 to there, 2 to there. And then I gain a deep card. Let's do this. Let's grab Warm-Blooded. Because putting that on the zooplankton might be pretty good. Because I can just keep gaining extra by migrating. Yeah, that's good. That's really good. And then I can just keep gaining, and I can age that, so I can get that into my population faster. And then I have to gain another card from here. Stupid transparent card. I just got rid of you. Okay, so now it's the Kraken's turn again. Kraken can keep placing shit on himself, and he's absolutely just going to do that. So he's going to put on Avitism. So before your feeding phase, you may swap traits to surface cards in your hand. Which I'm not going to do, but just having more traits is cool. I'm going to put this on. So gains 1 after a new species is created, ever. We're just kind of making this guy cool, I guess. So those were his 2. We only really need this guy, because he's going to be making us a ton of points. So first he feeds off of... Ooh, actually he's not going to be making a ton of points now, is he? Ooh, yeah, he's actually been bricked from points, because of how this situation works. Because once he runs out of fish, he's not going to repopulate it. So he's going to go... Oops. He's going to take the 5 from there. And then he immediately loses 3 of them to the reef. Because, you know, that's just how it be. Oh, damn, man, that kind of blows. That really blows. Damn, that friggin' photoplankton. Can I only attack what's adjacent to me still? Population from each. Yeah. Damn. Okay, so unfortunately, so I need to make my own thing that can do that for me. I can just keep surviving somehow. Okay, but I guess for now that means my turn is done and I age up with these two. I still think I win, but, you know, I still think me wins. I don't win. I don't think I has a chance. But I has an idea that might get him the win. Meanwhile, let's see. So filter feeder, go. Okay, so we're going to put... yep, we're doing tentacle thing. We're going to make a new fish. New species, baby! Tentacle thing. Just so we can keep leeching off of that guy. So he will die eventually. I will make sure of it. And then you can attack with foraging power. But we're not interested in that. So I guess may not be attacked when the species is 5 or more population. Everything else kind of sucks. Yeah, everything just kind of really blows from here in terms of his cards. Myself isn't looking too good. But I guess we'll give him some... He doesn't really need defense from anything, because everything around him can't attack. But I guess he can technically attack everything around him, so I guess we'll do Bubble Net. And then what feeds? First, this guy gets 2 from any deep sea creature, which is going to be that guy. And then he feeds, he gets another 12, which is only really 7 from here. And then since he can't overpopulate, it's just going to go back down to 5. It just said there was 5. It's lying to me. Look at that. Look at this lies, this treachery, bullocks. Okay. And then he ages, so he ages. And then unfortunately that... Oh. God damn, I did it again! I did it again! He just dies. Because he only had 2. God... I'm not thinking right. And then he gets a card. I guess we'll just grab 3. Behemoth. Ignores may not be attacked effects. Before your feeding phase, leech 2. From both. Ooh. That's actually kind of cool. And we'll just throw those on there. And then aging already happens, and I just draw another card. Okay. So now this is his big moment. Is right here, right now. So, first get rid of transparent. You don't need it. We're migrating. Because we're migrating, we're going to migrate 6. So 1, 2, 3. I'm really trying to drag there. 4, 5, 6. Then he gains 3, which causes him to overpopulate, so it's going to go back down to 5. That's fine. That is A-OK. So there's that. And then his second thing is he's now going to use speed to migrate. So the same thing's going to happen over there. So we're literally just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is 6 because it's going to be 11, 12, and 13 because it's already overpopulated. So we are running very low on fish. So the end of the game is coming, boys, I swear. And then he's going to eat just from here because we are just creating an absolute feast. There we go. So he's got 6 there. Good for him. He's got food. And now they age. So Mr. Photoplankton gets 2 of those off. He gets 2 of those off. Oh, I never put on warm-blooded. Whoopsie. I think it's fine. Whatever. And then he gains a card. We're just going to grab something. He doesn't really... He does not care too much about what it is. And he gets Whale Cleaner. Back to I. Me. Not I. Me. Oh, I didn't draw cards for me. I guess we'll just take Apex Predator. And then one of these. I'm sure that's how it was before. So let's see. He gets 3 additional traits. He only has 2 additional traits. So we're going to put Apex Predator on him. Just to be more of a freaking monster. And then we will just maybe migrate so the end of the game gets closer. So what can migrate the most? Parasitic can migrate the most. So we're going to do that. Get 9. This is 8. And that makes 9. We can gain. You know, species was actually made before, right? Yeah, species was made and then died, I think. Yes, yeah, species was made and then died. So he already gained 1 already. So he's still going to be alive at the end of this. And then he attacks, of course, right over there. The arrow doesn't lie. He knows where he's going. But now he only has 3 cards here. How did this happen? I'm so... How do I do... Oh, no, he has 4. Okay. So he gains just all that. 1, 2, and then he really doesn't gain these. He's just go to the reef. The reef is thriving. The reef has 45 fish at the very least. That's pretty good for the reef. I'm proud of the reef. And in terms of aging... Damn, I really wish that guy was still there, because he would be raking in points. Well, me wishes. I don't wish that. I is glad that he made that decision. And then he just gets some cards. Oh, actually, this has to refill. Better schooling. We'll just grab this. Wait, am I grab? No, I'm not. Okay, cool. We'll take that. Just because adjacent species, you know, I guess on the off chance he needs defense, which he won't, but I'm just drawing shit because the end of the game is getting close, and I don't want to make this longer than it has to be. So let's see. So now he is going to... I think he's just going to migrate. We're just going to try and end the game here. Because this is what? 9? That's exactly what it needs. So yeah. So that is that. Game is 0. So now what happens is the reserve of 60. So I don't know how to draw 60. So we're just going to... And then we're going to... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we're just going to... 2, 3, 4, 5. So now there's 60 in there. Kinda. Just a little bit on the side. Alright, and so now... Everyone gets 1 more turn. Including him? Including myself. Not him, it's myself. So what happens now is he's just going to feed off of this absolute dinner plate going on right now. 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 of them get aged. The rest of them just stay on the board. And then... Oh, we didn't play a second card. We have to play a second card, though. So we'll just migrate 1. Why not? Because at this point, making another fish doesn't make any sense. And then he draws some more cards. It doesn't matter what he gets, so he's just going to take that. And then he's going to take that. What is this? All gains are doubled. That would have been nice to have before. Ooh, actually, that might actually make a really good... Ooh. No, because he doesn't have any good... Like, he can make, like, 1 with 4. Then he'd only be getting 4. He could have been getting a lot more. It's fine, though. It's whatever. Eye's turn now. Eye's final turn. So I guess warm blooded didn't really matter at the end of that day. We're going to put it on him anyway. So we can just age some more. We can just age our fish to death. And then we're just going to migrate with another one. Migrate with whale cleaner. Just why not? Just, that's probably 11, right? If that was, I'd be really happy about that. But it's probably not. But either way, he gets 3. 1, 2, a 3. And then this guy's going to eat. Yum, yum, yum. 1, oops. 2, 3. Can't overpopulate. They age. This guy can age for 2. He's going to age at least 1, 2, 3 more. So there we go. And then cards don't matter. This guy, this absolute monster, this deep sea the deep sea kraken, the kraken, comma deep sea kraken, parentheses, pack hunting. He's cards don't matter. Cards just don't matter. We're not gonna use them. We're gonna migrate with them, sure. Put 15. Again, there's nothing Unless there's something here that could be good. No, nothing this guy has in particular can be of any good, so we're just gonna throw them over there. That's probably 8, if I had to guess. I'm gonna count that one. I'm gonna count that pile. I was really hoping it would count it for me, but you know what? It's fine. Yeah, he just counts it. Does it not count all the blue fish or something? I don't know. Either way. So then he attacks. He's just gonna take all of that. Technically, but at the same time he isn't. And then he ages, gets these 2. So he's still alive at the end of the day, and he doesn't need cards. And then this guy, he will make a new species. He'll bottom feed off of this guy, I guess, or maybe parasites, the smarter idea. I don't know. But since he has 2 attack, he's just gonna attack that guy. Oh shit. He doesn't gain anything. But then he gains 2, so I guess it's okay. Which then immediately, technically is 4, because of the gains. So then he gains 2 on the board, and then that happens, this guy is just dead. And that's the game. So start with myself, because myself is probably the saddest one here. So we take all the fish that are remaining. Let's take all the fish remaining. Alright, so let's take all of... Oops. It's fine. It's what I wanted to do anyway. It's easier for cleanup. So, let's start with I. I has a total of 28 points. That's okay. Myself has 18, plus the 4 is 22. So he's beaten out. So I is winning right now. Myself is already lost. Myself, let's get some red, because you are dead. Blah. As for me, it's gonna plus 6 anyway. I think he's definitely gonna win. But ooh, wait, what? Oh, if he didn't have the 6, then he would have won. I would have won the game if he didn't have that 6. That is actually insane. I thought he was doing really well. But yeah, so I mean, obviously he still wins with 33. But dang, man, that was really close. I was expecting a landslide. 28? 27. Damn. He got those extra 9 fish. That's the only reason he won, because of that slight misplay by I, who is me, but it's I. Either way, that was fun. But so thank you all for watching. I hope you actually stayed to watch that, because that was actually really interesting. I had a good time with that game. I really do love Oceans. So thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye now.